Afternoon, guys. Ross, Franklin County Forage. We just got back from going to Effingham to get some guardrail for runway going to a head chute and corral for the cattle. And we got some of these posts for our other hoop building, and for my addition, I want to use these for something I'll show you when that time comes. We got to see if we can get these things unloaded, because this stack of 25 footers weighs about 5,000 pounds, which is more than our tractor can lift. So we're going to cut some railroad ties, and we're going to crib back here. We're going to lift this end up, crib under it, then we'll go to this end, we'll pick it up, and then I'm going to drive straight out. That's the plan. And everything else here we can handle. Dad's hauling the ties out there. Going right back in there behind the dozer, basically. We're gonna see if we can maneuver this thing around. I don't know, we'll see. A little bit wet out here. See these mud spots? And I got street tires on my truck. Luckily I do have 4-wheel drive, but won't do much good out here. Well guys, I got stuck, if you can believe it. Here we sit. Guy's gonna pull me out, hopefully. Actually, I don't know. My hubs may not be locking in. Let's lock them in manual. They gotta be locked, because it wouldn't have. I don't think it would have. They're stiff. I don't ever lock them in manual. I wouldn't have got as far as I did if they weren't locked in, though. But we're making it, guys. We're making it. It's just a little bit sloppy out here. We got it cribbed up back here. Now Dad's gonna see if he can get the forks in here and get it picked up enough I can pull right out from underneath it. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath. I'd like to be able to get the forks further under it, but it is what it is. How you like them apples? Right, we'll see if we can square this up a little bit. And that'll be a job well done. All right, I'm gonna pull my truck up and get perpendicular here so he can get these posts off there. Good afternoon, guys. We're here at the in-laws, and we're getting ready to cut a tree down here. Cut it up for firewood. Big old maple. It's got some life left in it, but it's pretty well dead. And we don't want it to fall on the house, because the house is right here. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it down. We're gonna fall it right between this power pole and this tree here. Fall it that way. Far enough away from the road, it can't get to the road. So we're gonna cut that tree, and then this oak tree here is leaning out right in the fall path, so we're gonna cut it down first. I'm gonna show you the saws we're gonna be using today. First one is an Echo CS 600P. We got a couple steels over here. Got an 064 and an 029. Got the little oak tree out of the way. Got it cut down. Saw that. We're actually gonna land it right on some of these chunks I cut out of it. And we're gonna fall it right between this tree and this pole. More of the growth is towards the fence. That's the plan, at least. We'll get it rolling so you guys see me in real time.
Right down the fence line.
Down. Couldn't have got much closer to that power line, could we?
No. That's perfect.
Got her down just about where we wanted it. Echo did the job. Had a really bad spot in the crotch here, so that's one reason why I didn't want to cut past where I thought the crotch would go. And whenever it fell, of course it didn't split until it actually hit the ground, but I figured it would split apart. But you can see we missed the power pole up there, and we got really, really close to the firewood rack, but we didn't hit it. Look at this. Can you get much closer without hitting it? Perfect. We can cut this up and stack it right on the rack. Don't have to carry it very far at all. There'll be a lot of good firewood in this tree. No tree goes to waste around here, that's for sure. But I think it's safer that we went ahead and cut this thing. We were gonna have issues in the future. Here is the top of the tree. You can see we actually went out past the power pole. A few limbs here on the bank, just shy of the road, which is what we thought would happen. We're gonna start bucking this baby up and maybe do a little bit of splitting. We'll see how it splits. This is a maple tree, so it shouldn't split too bad. There we go. Gotta hold it down.
Hold it down. There we go. Get her strong.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good job, Cade. Pretty productive day. We got the whole tree cut up, got the limbs cut up, got the chunks cut into firewood. So the entire tree is cut up into firewood chunks. We haven't split any. Got some pieces over here. Got a lot of pieces stacked up. Got some limbs piled up. We'll have to haul them over to their pile. I was gonna split some of this by hand, some of the smaller pieces, and I didn't bring my splitting maul, and my father-in-law, the handle on his is messed up, so we didn't end up splitting any. But they've got a splitter, so they're gonna split these here this week sometime, get them all stacked up there. And I think they said that if that rack's full, that's all they really need. They got a fireplace, so I don't know if they'll end up stacking that somewhere else or what they'll do. If they don't want the rest of it, then we can burn it in ours. We'll walk down here and look at this real quick. The Echo did really good. Steel did really good. The 064 or 066, 064, it's got some idling problems. Not just idle, throttle problems, I should say. It doesn't want to idle down, and when you're in the cut, it bogs a little bit. So He's gonna check it out, but we got her all cut up. Pretty good size pieces. There'll be quite a bit of firewood out of this. So I think that stack there, that'll hold 1 cord, I think, approximately. Might be actually a little bit more than a cord. The only thing we didn't get cut up was some of these oak pieces that I laid underneath the tree, but that won't be much to cut, so he can do that with a little saw. We're back at the in-laws. He said he got his split maul fixed. I think he's pretty well got everything split that was small enough to set up on the splitter, horizontal style. So let's head back there and see how things are looking. We're getting there. Just for reference, look how big it is. Here's the stump. So we're a size 11. That's probably roughly 30 inches in diameter, give or take. Trucking along. This is 2 of those pieces split. 1 pointer, when you're splitting, is, usually you like to split down the middle. With a big piece, you got a lot more holding wood. It's really hard to split the middle off. So what I do is, I'll just start chipping away at the edge. Then once it gets smaller, it's easier to split.
That holding up okay?
Yep. Pretty hard splitting where these 2 pieces were grown together.
Yeah. Don't wear yourself out on it.
All right. 1 piece split.
You got 2 pieces?
Well, this is 3. Still quite a bit there, though. So I'd say that was a job well done today. He's been kind of wanting that tree taken out once he noticed it was kind of dead. I'd say it's a wise decision. Once we got it cut down and cut up, you could see the hollow spots in it and the rotten spots. So definitely a good decision. That goes to show, we love our trees, but there's no sense in keeping a bad tree because you can end up getting somebody hurt or damaging some property or whatever. So we're going to turn that into heat. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. God bless America. Franklin County Forage out.